Good evening and welcome to Icu Tv main news. We take a look at the stories making headlines. Energy Minister assures public of sufficient fuel stocks and urges against panic buying. Government pledges to pay farmers in full. 23-year-old Chisamba man granted 5,000 bail in goat theft case. International news. South Africa hospital worker arrested with human placentas. And in our sports news, Zambia slips in FIFA rankings as Morocco leads Africa. With the news in details, my name is Muila Loveness Mulenga. Energy Minister Makoso Chikote has reassured the public that the country has adequate fuel supplies and urged citizens to refrain from panic buying. Speaking on September 18th, Mr. Chikote confirmed that Zambia currently has 45 million liters of diesel, which is enough for the next 10 days, while petrol stocks stand at 12 million liters, sufficient for 7 days of consumption. The minister notes that the government is working on expanding fuel infrastructure with plans underway for the construction of more filling stations in Chinsali district to ensure uninterrupted fuel supply. Mr. Chikote was responding to a question from Chinsali Member of Parliament, Kalawalwe Mukosa, who inquired about the government's awareness of the fuel supply challenges in the district over the past month. He acknowledges that the fuel shortages in Chinsali were part of broader nationwide usage. The government has reaffirmed its commitment to settling all outstanding payments to farmers who supplied farming inputs to the Food Reserve Agency (FRA). Kawe District Commissioner Lennox Chimwambwa announced in Kawe that the FRA has already disbursed over 7.6 million to farmers so far. However, Chimwambwa pointed out that the FRA still owes Kawe farmers more than 40 million kwacha. He assures that the agency is working tirelessly to ensure that all farmers who supplied maize during the current crop marketing season receive their payments in full. A 23-year-old man from Chisamba has been granted cash bail of 5,000 with 2 sureties in connection with the theft of a he-goat valued at 6,500 kwacha. Bright Mwemba, residing in the Chisamba forestry area, is charged with 1 count of stock theft. Chisamba resident magistrate Susan Magalashi approved the bail after the state agreed to Mwemba's application. The charges state that on September 11, 2025, Mwemba, along with an accomplice, stole a he-goat worth 6,500 from Patrick Tembo. Mwemba pledged not guilty to charge, prompting the court to enter a plea of not guilty. The opposition party, Movement for Change and Equality, has called for the arrest of the Chief Executive Officer CEO of the Road Transport and Safety Agency, Amon Mwemba, over allegations of tribalism and hate speech. M4CE President Kaloba Siamuyemba expresses concern that Mr. Mwemba's actions are fueling division and discrimination within Zambia's society. Mr. Simuyemba warns that such conduct poses a significant threat to national unity and can tarnish the reputation of government institutions, particularly in regards to the fairness of employment processes. He urges the government to act decisively in condemning these actions, which he urges undermine the integrity of public services. During a speech at M4CE's 60th anniversary celebration in Lusaka, President Simuyemba also appealed to Zambians to support the party's commitment to good governance, unity, and the eradication of discrimination. This comes in the wake of a controversial audio clip in which Mwemba reportedly questioned the qualifications of candidates shortlisted for various positions at RTSA based on their tribal backgrounds.
The philosophy and the values of social democracy, economic governance, social justice, We reject all prejudices and discrimination based on tribe. Based on tribe. Because why is a password? Why do you learn that your tribalism, hate speech, what? Bakambulivana, no mbawde na bamwikatewe. Ngabafiro kumwikata. Ishtukata confirm ataba tonga. Because they fare landa we. Ngabafiro kumwikata tukata confirm filiane landa. Fishing ka abatonga eba ba discriminatory. Kambulivana mwikata. Ali kapona ukapa. We shall confirm. And I'm saying this in the faces of cameras, we shall confirm. Ngabalefuaya bese balindikate. We shall confirm. Ngabafiro kumwikata we. Uwa kunani atishali ratsa. Ulawine ulawata point bakainde. Tumefa tibamwikate. Naba mutaripot kuri ba police tumefa bamwikate. But that is pure tribalism and hate speech. Pure. We want him arrested. The next should be Douglas Yakarima. He said it on cameras. He must be arrested. The next should be this mayor of Kafiwe. He must be arrested and prosecuted. If these coming from a particular tribe or region are not arrested, it should be confirmation that that's what it is. And we shall not allow that in this country. We shall not allow it. Zambia is full of us. Zambia is not based on tribe, neither is it based on regionalism. It's based on the principle of coexistence. We shall exist as one people. And there's no tribe which is bigger than the other. No tribe. East, west, north, south, no tribe. I emphasize, no tribe.
We're now taking our first break. Please stay with us for more news after this. Local news.
Bami wamwene kukupa basofu ate gift ya wedding wewe
kabampo ga honto gweswa
wei
sebo buji bajita ko chihumbo wa arwa kumumpa muso
ale
they give one zo
basa sunu tusegelela akupobola nguzu ya mwana Yesu musanko yulage mwana mujende
tamtori ndira
honeymoon yansa yebo tuni kurya honeymoon nde te kuya kusaka ka kupange maloko mbo tuni kukara amike kuno mudaro lo bagamba kuti utaga kuti nantaga mihimu lusaga ishindi mubwa kitabaga ndijite claustration bagandi sibe buya baga kuhema jana
iwe amanini munganda mwana unkira mafia ng'ombe papeni na da ng'ombe muno
Lucky do you know me? Do you know my wife? Have you seen my wife? Chiriku.
urefu atoka ne mochari mpia
Maybe I should go to the doctors.
Bambira ma doctor ati wabora hipondo tu. Chikaringa byani bantu nawe chakaringa byani wo.
Chachiringo kumichiringanya pamulesu wa mafuta.
Wow. I'm so impressed mura. Pesi ndari kwamba bakuti. Aya mahuta anunkira musimba. Imwe mwaga suba.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. The Lusaka City Council LCC has confiscated over 100 bottles of illicit locally brewed beer known as kachasu during a joint operation with state police in the Central Business District CBD. The brew was found concealed in Mojo energy drink bottles and illegally sold around Kulima Tower and Freedom Way. Authorities also discovered sachets of alcohol or tujili similarly disguised. Mapalo Kasama has more details.
In the heart of Lusaka, something concerning has come to light. Over 100 bottles of cachasu, a locally brewed beer, have been seized by the Lusaka City Council Police during a joint operation with state police in the Central Business District. Now, investigations have revealed that the illicit alcohol was being cleverly concealed in model drink bottles, an obvious attempt to avoid detection by law enforcement. But that's not all. Authorities have also uncovered a dangerous trend: beer being sold in sachets, locally known as Kujilijili, disguised as Mojo energy drinks. LCC Public Relations Manager Chola Mwamba says these products were being distributed around high-traffic areas like Kulimatawa Bus Station and Freedom Way, putting public health at risk. Ms. Mwamba says not only does this illegal alcohol violate the Liquor Licensing Act No. 20 of 2011, it also poses serious threat to the health and safety of our communities. She notes that under the law, selling alcohol in the CBD, bus stations and markets is strictly prohibited, and that anyone found distributing harmful products will face legal consequences. Ms. Mwamba further emphasizes that the Lusaka City Council is committed to ensuring a safe environment for businesses and the public, urging the public to refrain from illegal activities.
Meanwhile, the Lusaka City Council LCC has delivered 130 classrooms and 21,775 desks to schools across Lusaka's 7 constituencies between 2022 and 2025 under the Constituency Development Fund CDF initiative. The movement has significantly helped to decongest classrooms and accommodate the growing number of pupils following the introduction of free education. The new infrastructure has improved learning conditions, allowing students to learn in safer and more comfortable environments. LCC says the desks have eliminated the need for pupils to sit on the floor, boosting both comfort and concentration in class. The Council reaffirmed its commitment to supporting the government's free education policy and enhancing service delivery in the education sector.
The Lusaka City Council has made significant strides in improving the education sector through the Constituency Development Fund CDF. Between the years 2022 and 2025, the Council delivered 130 classrooms to 7 constituencies, enhancing the learning environment in various schools. This initiative has helped to decongest overcrowded classrooms and accommodate new pupils. In particular, with the implementation of the free education policy, the additional classrooms have provided a more conducive learning environment, enabling pupils to focus on their studies. In addition to the classrooms, the CDF has also provided 21,775 desks to schools across the 7 constituencies between 2022 and 2025. These desks have improved sitting arrangements for pupils, making them to learn in a more conducive or rather comfortable environment and eliminating the need for pupils to sit on the floor. The Lusaka City Council is committed to delivering services to the public in a more efficient and effective manner.
The Lusaka South Motive Facility Economic Zone (MFEZ) is experiencing significant growth, with a wave of new factories and industries setting up operations. Ministry of Information and Media Director spokesperson Henry Kapata says key investments in energy, infrastructure, and various incentives are providing a supportive environment for businesses to flourish. Mr. Kapata explains that a range of industries from pharmaceuticals and aluminium to electric cables and consumer goods are now manufacturing products not only for the Zambian market, but also for export across the region. He further that this growth aligns with President Hakainde Hichilema's vision expressed in Parliament on September 12, 2025 for an economy driven by industrialization, exports, and job creation.
We are here in Lusaka South Multi-Facility Economic Zone, a site that has grown into one of the country's biggest industrial hubs. When President Hakainde Hichilema addressed the 5th session of the 13th National Assembly on the 12th September 2025, he spoke about Zambia's shift from potential to actual production, moving from a consumer economy to one that manufactures, exports, and ends. He made it clear that growth will come from investment in value addition, and the results are showing here.
Additional special economic zones, Madam Speaker, will include the beef special economic zone along the Kafue Flats, North Bank, South Bank. Agricultural special economic zones covering Mpongwe, Masaiti, Kafulafuta, Ngabwe, those areas.
This year alone, the zone has attracted well over 130 million United States dollars in new investment, with 37 enterprises operating right here. These are firms in fertilizer, like the Zambia fertilizers, agro-processing, recycling, with a combined production of more than 5,000 jobs in the coming years.
That we do around here, we are able to make any fertilizer for any.
You're still watching ICU TV main news. We take a short break. Coming up next is international news and sports news. Thank you.
The Information and Communications University is driving the thrill for the nation in research and development. Enroll now for full-time and distance programs in the School of Engineering, Humanities, Business and Education. To apply, visit our website at www.icuzambia.net or call us on +260 211 221 662 or 0966 342 359. Sponsorship is available. Enroll now.
Welcome back. And now in our international news. A South African hospital cleaner has been arrested after being found in possession of a bag of human placentas in eastern Mpumalanga province, police say. Rose Missy was allegedly seeking potential buyers for the human body tissue when she was picked up by security officers following a tip-off. Upon being approached by police, the woman was caught with human tissues. The woman confirmed that she is a cleaner in the maternity ward, police said in a statement. The 39-year-old woman appeared in court on Thursday, facing charges of illegal possession of human tissues. The body parts were seized and sent for forensic analysis. She is yet to respond to the charges. At least 10 people have died and 25 others injured after a fire broke out in a high-rise building in Lagos, Nigeria's commercial capital. Videos on social media on Tuesday showed occupants of the 7-story Afriland towers jumping out of the 3rd and 4th floors when the fire started. The victims were commercial workers who were trapped inside the building, which is host to most commercial companies and organizations in the city. Most of the supervisors suffered burns and fracture injuries while trying to escape, while others had respiratory distress and smoke inhalation. Authorities say the occupants became disoriented due to rapid smoke and spread and lack of clear evacuation guidance, and desperate occupants broke windows to jump, leading to severe trauma. Now in our sports news, Zambia's Chipolopolo have dropped 2 places in the latest FIFA rankings, sliding from 83rd to 85th globally while maintaining their 18th position in Africa. This decline is attributed to the team's inconsistent performance in recent matches. Despite the drop, Zambia remains hopeful about improving its ranking with upcoming matches in the Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers. Morocco continues to lead the Africa continent, currently ranked 11th globally. Spain has taken the top spot worldwide, followed close by France in 2nd place and Argentina in 3rd. The rankings highlight the competitive nature of international football, with teams constantly vying for position. that sport item brings us to the end of our main news. But before we go, we take a quick recap on the stories making headlines. Energy Minister assures public of sufficient fuel stocks and urges against panic buying. Government pledges to pay farmers in full. 23-year-old Chisamba man granted 5,000 kwacha bail in goat theft case. International news. South African hospital worker arrested with human placentas. And in our sports news, Zambia splits in FIFA rankings as Morocco leads Africa. Thank you so much for watching. For more news updates, stay glued to our Facebook page at Icu TV and our website at icutvzm.com.